And a very good morning to you. This is the Talk of the Town. Our guest this morning is, wait for it, all the way from Negombo, Mr. Lacille De Silva, with years and years and years of administrative experience in Sri Lanka's parliament. And no, he wasn't involved in throwing off the chili powders and breaking up the furniture. He was on the admin side of it. Lacille De Silva, very good morning.
Very good morning to you, Faraz.
Now then, Lacille, the IMF money is in the bag. Everyone's shouting and doing whoops of joy, but actually the government's hard part now starts, where they have to start negotiating with their various lenders as to how much they're going to, reschedule it by, how much of haircut, maybe even, and the rate and so on. But all of this mismanagement, corruption has impacted on the people, on education, on educating our kids, on providing medicine to our sick and tired. And of course, it's ruined the food supply chain. But in particular, this business about medical procurement, don't these people have any standards left in them? Any standards? Do they have to rob and, do deals with people? And they're basically doing it, playing around with the people's suffering.
You're right. Now, we have been elected. We have elected them for a job, to do a certain job within the framework given to them. Now, there's a constitution, there are other rules, there are other regulations, gazetted and, published, say, and well within the whatever, and they know exactly what needs to be done. But the biggest problem here, they have, as you said, mismanaged the whole thing, right? And they have finally been able to get nearly $3 billion. Actually, now we are neck deep in debt. And are we going to get more debt? This is not the way how to do that. I'll just take you back to Korea. In 1960, they had taken $25 billion. And having taken $25 billion, we referred to Korea not like now those days. We thought it was just a shanty, a lot of shanties and all that, underdeveloped and poor country. So what they did was General Park, the president, and had borrowed $25 billion. They invested on the industry that existed there. And ultimately, in 1977, there's a World Bank report published with regard to debts and all that. Yeah. And in 1977, out of the 25 billion, they had only 6,700 million. It had come down to 6,000.
Say that again, because your signal dropped.
Yeah, now Korea borrowed $25 billion in 1960, right, to build up their economy. Actually, they didn't rob or they didn't mismanage or they didn't invest on unprofitable, say, white elephants like ours, right? So they invested on their industry that existed at the time. So by 1977, it came to a situation, it was revealed in the World Bank report, 1979, that they owed only $7,000, or $6,700,000. In our country, at that time, we were also in debt, external debt, only about $6,700 million, right? So we have taken such a lot of loans, borrowed so much.
Yeah.
And our biggest problem was we did not invest wisely like Korea. Actually, we wasted all that and we robbed all that. Unfortunately, that is the outcome why we are in a position like right now. We are in a position where we can't even pay our debt. We have taken another, 3 billion, say, probably to pay salaries and all that. That is what the president said. So, which is not the way. Unfortunate situation, what should we do? We have a lot more things. We have all the kinds of resources also. There are methods how to overcome this problem. Actually, we have to put the governance system also right, and we have to cut down our expenditure. Unless you do all that, there is no way out. Still, they are planning to increase by the number of cabinet ministers by 10 or more members, So this is all utterly useless. You can have a small cabinet, you can even have a small parliament. Actually, the number is so high, and cut down all those expenditure, rethink, because those austerity measures need to be introduced. Unless you do all that, there's no way how you can come out of this problem. We are going to get into a bigger mess, because at the moment we do not pay our debts. When we start paying all our debts, then only we will feel how difficult it is, because we have no ready income in the country, and we have, actually mismanaged the whole thing. Unless we do all what we need to do, even to get the monies that has